So Lewis, first pre-season here, how do you think you're going, and have you got a spot nailed down, do you reckon?
Yeah, obviously first time in Adelaide and really enjoying it. Had a pretty solid pre-season. I was in rehab for the first, up until about Christmas, but really got in the swing of things in the last couple of months. Yeah, haven't got a spot nailed down. I think that everyone's training pretty hard to sort of cement themselves, but there's no guarantees obviously at this stage.
How does it differ from West Coast?
Not too much actually. It's a pretty similar town, two-team town, and yeah, I can tell pretty footy mad. So yeah, not too many similarities. So yeah.
What's gonna work for you at Port Adelaide, you think?
Yeah, it's a tough question. I'd say probably working hard. That's one thing I learned at West Coast, that obviously it was a hard team to break into, and I grabbed this opportunity when it came up. But yeah, working hard I found sort of kept me around the mark back at West Coast, so that's one thing I'll definitely take coming over here.
There's a big turnover of players here in the off-season. How's that affected sort of settling in?
Yeah, it hasn't really affected me too much, because obviously being new, but I think the boys are pretty positive with the list that we've got at the moment, and yeah, we're really looking forward to having a crack.
Did it emphasise the fresh start coming from West Coast?
Not really. I mean, I just wanted to grab my opportunity, and yeah, Ken said that I'll get a chance at some stage, which I'm pretty excited about, and yeah, just looking forward to sort of putting my best foot forward out there.
What was the feeling after the game yesterday? Some positives despite the result?
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty disappointed because we always go out to win, and that's one thing the group prides itself on. But obviously, yeah, we made some mistakes and didn't play our best footy. Turned around a bit in the second half, but yeah, pretty flat after the game. But there were some positives to come out of it.
What was the atmosphere? What was the conditions like playing up there?
Yeah, it was great. Renmark put on a great show for us. It was really nice deck and nice country ground. Crowd was good. Really happy to have all our Riverland supporters come out, and yeah, it's good, great conditions playing. Pretty hot, but that's what we're used to down here anyway.
Been a lot of guys getting a chance this pre-season. Do you reckon this week it's time to sort of nail down what might be the number one side?
Yeah, I mean, we did play quite a few inexperienced guys this weekend, but I'd probably expect a few more senior guys to come back in, especially with a short 6-day turnaround. But yeah, I'd say some of the more senior players will be playing this week.
For you, if you sort of picked on the field to start this weekend, do you reckon you'd take that as a good sign that might be in the best 22?
Yeah, I mean, I sort of look at it, if I played each week, that it's a good sign. But yeah, obviously there's no guarantees. Obviously depends on matchups and who's fresh and that sort of stuff. Yeah.
A few guys, including Kenny yesterday, sort of spoke about overusing the ball, particularly in the first half. How much pressure was there from the Demons?
Yeah, Demons played pretty well. They certainly put us under pressure. But yeah, that was one thing, we overused the ball, which didn't help us on the turnover.
Was that pretty frustrating? I mean, the feedback that you got after the game, was that the thing that everyone was a bit annoyed about?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely hurt us, so that's one thing that we're going to focus on this week, and hopefully we can put in a better effort in that department this week.
A few coaches have had a bit to say about the interchange cap. What are the players saying?
Yeah, we don't really sort of pay much attention. We sort of play to the rules we get given, and not too worried about it. I mean, you do blow up, but in pre-season it's just a chance to get fitter.
You don't think it should be a good thing for the rest of the proper season?
Yeah, I mean, it's not really my call, so like I said, we play with what we get given.
How do you think the team's tracking for round one?
Yeah, most of the guys and the coaching staff are feeling pretty positive. I think we've made some good gains from what I've heard compared to last year, and the coaches are pretty positive and looking forward to getting into it.
Seems to be a fair bit of excitement about some of the first-year players coming in. I've been impressed with what you've said.
Yeah, I mean, obviously on the weekend that was a perfect example. Guys like Sammy Calhoun, he played a fantastic game. We know what we're going to get from Ollie Wines, and obviously Kane Mitchell's always running hard and having an impact.
You would have seen a fair bit of Kane over in Perth, obviously.
Yeah.
What's impressed you about him?
Oh, you always know what you're going to get with Kane. He'll run till the day's gone, and obviously playing a lot of my junior footy with him down at Claremont and playing in 2 premierships with him at Claremont. So I know him pretty well, and it's good having him here as another mate in a place where you don't know too many people at the start.
One of the blokes that sets the standard on the track as well.
Kane?
Yeah.
Yeah, his voice is fantastic, especially for a less experienced guy, and he's had a big impact so far.
Good.
Thanks, mate.